Alright, welcome back. Okay, so for this update, we are taking on Madarame's palace. We're going to be making a lot of headway already just from the get-go. We just need to confirm it with Ryuji and An and Morgana, and then we're off and we're ready to get into it and maybe start making our way to the treasure. We're not going to steal the treasure in this one update, otherwise it'd be a lot longer than this. But it won't be too long before we do. Again, this is going by a lot quicker than Kamoshida's dungeon. Maybe because Kamoshida's dungeon was more like a tutorial, and it was just kind of showing you the ropes and like saying like, hey, here's how you do this, here's this, in case you've never played another SMT game before. But now that we're in our first the first dungeon, when we've finally become official Phantom Thieves, now it's more of like, okay, you know what to do, just go do it. There'll still be a few tutorials here, but other than that, it's more or less, yeah, this will go by a lot quicker.
Okay,
this is not a hideout, guys. This is so not a hideout. This is the opposite of a hideout. Because everyone can literally see us at this very moment. I know you guys think that we look cool right now, but the thing is, everyone can see us.
Okay.
This is a terrible hiding spot. I'm just saying. If we don't have the power to fight, then there's no point in being sneaky, because eventually we're going to have to fight something. It's an RPG. There's minor elements of stealth, but more or less it's just fight.
That's it for
Fight and learn moves.
Okay, let's go.
At some point in the Let's Play, there's gonna get to a point where I am able to just completely just max out my character's levels and just steamroll through the rest of the game. But that won't be till way later on. And it's through a relatively common exploit, which I've actually kind of touched upon in a previous update. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, which is, as I said, way later on. For now, let's just deal with Madarame's dungeon. And anyway, we really don't have to worry all that much about level grinding anyway, considering that we're using endgame gear, and for all intents and purposes, Ren can't really be harmed. So the whole, hey, if your leader dies, it's game over. You don't really have to worry about that, considering Ren is more or less invincible for the time being. Thank you, Omnipotent Orb. Samurai gear looks really cool. Yeah, there's laser tripwire. But fortunately, thanks to our special ability that we got from Igor, we can just easily see it. No problem. Now wait, if Madarame was really super worried about us, then why wouldn't all the lasers be... You know what? Whatever. We'll just take it for what it is. You just gotta, like, slip by. With the ability of the third eye, we can see infrared lasers. You can only pass through if there's enough room. Do a really cool slide. Yep, let's see what beams we have this time. Oh, it's McCoy. We have one of those.
Don't underestimate them. Joker took one out. All right.
Oh boy, here comes one of our first ally attacks.
Gonna knock you out.
Boom!
That was incredible.
Oh, Ryuji's great.
Yeah, victory.
Ryuji is not subtle. He is not subtle in the least bit, but you know what? He's good at what he does, and what he does is beating the shit-ass stuff with blunt objects.
Huh? That was a little too easy.
Again, this is kind of... Okay, this is gonna be kind of weird to say, but he's kind of a dumber version of Kanji.
3 enemies.
Or he's a less subtle version of Kanji. Kanji, at least, were like... Oddly enough, despite being more or less the meathead of the group, or the muscle of the group, Kanji had moments where he was quite eloquent with his speech and actually talked. He actually was the one who had the most lines, I think. And he talked through a lot of stuff. He actually calmed some people down. And he was able to get everybody's heads together and like, yo, guys, we gotta focus on this. You know? Ryuji's just kind of, I like Ryuji, don't get me wrong. I like all of our teammates. But Ryuji's just... He tries his best. I'll say that. He tries his best.
It's somewhere.
Sometimes he tries a little too hard. That's all I'm saying. And I'm not doing so good about being sneaky. Oh, it's Asperas. And there she goes.
Beat 'em down. Nice work, team.
Morgana as a white cat, just like as a little white Burroughs ghost cat, just looks a little weird. You know what I'm upset about? And this, you know what kind of like bugs me? And I hope they rectify this in Persona 5 The Royal. In Persona 5 Dancing in Starlight, they had cameo costumes from other Sega games. You could dress your characters up as the Yakuza cast. Or you could dress up Morgana as Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh, I wish those, I hope that those costumes make an appearance in Persona 5 The Royal. Which, speaking of which, we have a date for the Western release. It's gonna be in spring 2020. But it's coming out in October of this year for Japan. Which means try your best to avoid any new spoilers. I know it's more or less the same game, but hey, it has new stuff. The only spoilers I'm slightly okay with are, hey, what are the new costumes? And non-plot important personas.
Show me your true form.
We're done here. Let's go.
I didn't mention this before, but yeah, even when we're winning in the samurai costumes, it's playing the theme. It's playing the victory theme from SMT4.
Okay.
Don't underestimate them.
No negotiation. You die.
One enemy remaining.
Boom.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, victory.
Everybody's wearing different colored scarves around their necks. Okay, so let me see if I can kind of identify who's wearing what.
Even break a sweat.
I believe since An is the fire elemental, she's wearing the red scarf, which is Isabeau, who's the female protagonist from SMT4. Oddly enough, Ryuji, despite being the troublemaker, is wearing a yellow scarf, which I mean, I guess makes sense considering he uses electricity, but in SMT4, that's the scarf of Jonathan, who is the law hero. He has very, like, soft, bushy, curly hair, and he's also the very well-spoken, very much the goody-goody two-shoes. But in all honesty, everybody knows in the SMT games, with the exception of Nocturne, that you always go neutral. Which, hey, Joker's wearing the white scarf, which is just like Flynn, you know, the main character of SMT4. And of course, Morgana's wearing Burroughs, which is the AI that's in their gauntlets. But as I was saying, in SMT games, everyone knows that besides... And
I can feel it.
that besides SMT3 Nocturne, the canon path is generally neutral. You don't go law or chaos. But if I had to pick one, for SMT4, if I couldn't pick neutral, if I had to pick either law or chaos, strictly based off their representatives,
Safe room.
I'd go chaos. Because Walter is way cooler, and also voiced by Matt Mercer. And honestly, this comes up a lot. I think I mentioned this before. In SMT games, law is generally associated with angels, chaos is associated with demons, and neutrality is associated with humanity.
I'm on board.
But here's how this always works. Neutrality is mainly mankind saying, hey, we're a strong independent species and we don't need no angels or demons. Chaos is always a Darwinian approach of only the strong survive. And generally in a lot of SMT games, chaos is always like, yo, dude, you're stronger than me? That's cool. I'll listen to you. It's fine. Like, you won. No hard feelings. I was just weaker. Good on you. You know? You're strong? Cool. Hey, we got no issues, man. Chaos is honestly a little more relaxed. I mean, sure, a lot of the time, for more than a few of them, they're kind of like, oh, let's just fucking kill everything. Murder, fight, just ugh.
Let's go.
But law is always way more stuck up, like, oh, yes. You should just obey, follow the rules. Never, don't think. We'll do the thinking for you, sheeple. And it always just kind of rubs me the wrong way a little bit. I mean, I guess, I don't know. Sometimes they have nice law representatives. But then again, there's always like, there's a good and there's a bad on both sides. But again, always go neutral.
Team.
Even in Devil Survivor, they kind of touch upon this.
Okay.
Although with Devil Survivor, it's kind of like less associated with angels and demons. I mean, they still make an appearance and they still are like agree with law and chaos respectively. But it's mainly, maybe I'm just thinking of Devil Survivor 2, where it's just mankind versus mankind versus mankind, but they have different means of achieving, like, hey, I want a world where only the strong, like, make the rules. And there's some, like, no, I want an egalitarian society. It's kind of refreshing that Persona doesn't really touch on that.
Go.
I mean, unless you count certain options, like the bad endings in the Persona game, like, unless you count some of the bad endings in the Persona games, which are kind of like chaos. Although in, like, Persona 1, I think I might have mentioned this, that one's a bit more closely tied to, is more closely tied to original SMT. But I think they kind of dropped a lot of the morality stuff after SMT1. And SMT2, I think they kind of just all but dropped it. But they didn't start the social link stuff until 3. Also, hey, on learn Miragi, which is very useful. SMT2, there was no, like, romancing stuff. Probably because your character wasn't a blank slate and they already had a pre-established past. Because with 3 through 5, you're always a transfer student, because that's how anime works. And now, to a degree, that's kind of how Fire Emblem works. Fire Emblem apparently has been influenced by SMT.
Losers.
I mean, there was Tokyo Mirage Sessions, which I still need to do a playthrough of that at some point or another.
All right. Level up.
Morgana learned Lucky Punch, which is a physical move, which is not all that strong, but it can get criticals a lot more often than regular attacks.
Okay.
But yeah, I've been playing 3 Houses, and yeah, that has a few... That actually kind of has an original SMT feel to it, in that there are 3 morally based paths. And I guess if I could really, like...
Let's go.
Honestly, yeah, they're more or less kind of pretty similar to SMT paths. As in, not really spoilers so much, but... Yeah, Empire is chaos, Kingdom is law, and Alliance is neutral. Oh wait, what is this? Are you just gonna ignore that golden sheen? That's not what we're here for! Oh god. Okay, On, stop him. On, stop him. Somebody stop the cat. Calm him down. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Whoa!
Wait!
Alright, everybody get back. Backflips! Nice job, Morgana.
Come on.
Even Ryuji calls him out. Oh, Morgana, you suck. Yeah, this is your fault. Good job, idiot. Yeah, because I know how to do tactical backflips. Did you guys not learn how to do that? Am I the only one taking gymnastic classes? Come on, guys. Well, as usual, it's up to Joker to fix everyone else's problems.
I can feel it.
So of course Morgana went and just screwed everything up.
I'll reveal your true
No biggie. We just gotta turn off the security lasers and free our buddies.
Now the chase is struck. Beat him down. Yeah.
And Joker has a unique victory pose if it's just him.
Okay. It's
That
somewhere.
enemy was really
You didn't fight it, shut up.
I can feel it. I can feel it.
I don't know how I missed this big obvious red button that's right there. It's right there. I don't know how I missed it. Whatever. If there's a button, press it. And we got Panther back.
Yes. Seriously, thank you.
I'm curious as to when the new party member might be introduced in the game. Like, I assume it's gonna go kind of by the same beats.
I can see it.
Like, you get Skull, then you get Morgana, then you get On. But I'm curious if she would pop up around here or a little later on. Like, obviously, she's, like, from what the trailers have told us, she's kind of not 100%. Holy shit, it's Yu Narukami! That's just straight up Narukami. Your time is over, Narukami. Now it's Joker's time to shine. Get out of the way. Let's see. Yeah, so I'm curious. Her whole thing in the trail, if the trailers are anything to go off of, she's not 100% on board with the Phantom Thieves, but she's gonna try using them to her benefit. So I'm not sure if she's gonna pop up early around here in the game or later on. But you know what? I don't have to worry about that until I do that Let's Play, so it's fine.
Sorry.
Now we just gotta get Mona out of there. No, we don't. Leave him behind. He dug his own hole. Was it worth it, Morgana? Was it? You foolish cat.
I have something. Whoa!
Wait.
Don't look back here.
As I
I
was
keep saying I'm not gonna look.
Hey, Joker. Something here I'm wondering about. I have something.
It's the computer. Fortunately, Morgana's not on any of the screens at the moment, so that's lucky.
Yeah.
We need a password. Well, shoot. Well, we tried. I give up. No, we gotta find the password, someone who knows it. Oh look, 2 conveniently placed guards. Are you feeling chatty? They already know that we're here. And what did you change the password to? Hello? Yup, it's a good thing no one's listening to us. Otherwise, this might be a problem. Let's just yell about the password in... Whatever. Shadows aren't the brightest, are they? God dang it, Jerry. You and your stupid puns. I bet he was really proud of that. When you see the control input, be sure to say hello. I bet he was super proud of that, too. But he is an idiot.
Yeah.
Type in the frickin' leet speech. What an idiot.
Nice.
Let's grab that stupid cat and get moving. Agreed. He is stupid. Okay, Morgana, you don't get to talk shit ever again.
Sorry.
Yeah. Was it unlike you? It seems very much like you. This is the second time you've done this. Do we just need to not bring you along anymore? Well, at least he acknowledges that he messed up. Alright, learn from your mistakes. Yeah, what is special about this vase? It's just gold, right? I mean, sure it has sparkles around it, but this is anime. That's nothing new. Let's just not touch it again. We just got through a bunch of lasers. Let's not alright, whatever. Holy shit, giant flying chaos emerald. Okay, so remember the golden hands from previous games? You know, those things that if you beat them up, you get a bunch of cash and experience? These are kind of like that. These are treasure demons. They are very different from regular demons, in that usually they have super high defense, and they'll generally just book it if you take too long.
Who's next?
But if you beat them, Oh boy, the rewards are great. A lot of experience and a lot of cash.
Yes.
And eventually, there'll be a point where you can recruit treasure demons. And if you use them, well, they can provide nice little benefits whenever you're creating new demons. But you can't actually use treasure demons in combat. I don't know why, you just can't. They're also all named after famous treasures, like the Hope Diamond, or the Crystal Skull. But hey, this is a benefit for when you have your security level really high. Again, it's a risk-reward system here. You can find treasure demons by going to the stuff that you normally just randomly steal if your security level is super high. Sometimes a treasure demon might just pop out. Or, you know, they usually pop out a lot more when the security level's really high, but sometimes they'll just pop up randomly. Much like golden hands. But again, there is a really quick and efficient level grinding method that's for later game, and you're probably not going to find a lot of treasure demons. Although, if Persona 5 The Royal kinda does the same quality of life stuff that Persona 4 The Golden did, like bringing back shuffle time is one of my big requests, then yeah, then maybe they will be. Leveling up might be a lot easier for early game. And of course, improving the stats of your persona would be really great, so you don't have to min-max like crazy.
Yeah! Nice!
A spectacular victory.
All right. I can feel it.
An doesn't like us if we go into the girls' bathroom. You probably shouldn't go in there.
A safe room might be close by, Joker. Why don't...
All right. Looks like this place is safe.
Well,
How we doing? Yeah, if I didn't do my tactical backflips, we would have been screwed. Ain't that right, Mona Mona? No, you wear that L on your chest.
Well,
Gotta make sure we don't fall for the same trap again. Mona.
what are your thoughts?
let's go.
Yeah, Ryuji's right. Granted. Okay, yeah, when Ryuji's calling you out for not being subtle, that's a big problem. Just saying. That is a big,
I can see it.
big problem. Oh boy. I say as I immediately walk into an ambush.
3 enemies.
Oh, they're just watching. And now they're dead.
All right.
You shouldn't have just watched, idiot.
3 enemies. Let's do it. Joker took one out. All right. I missed.
Who's next?
Yeah, ambushes aren't really that big of a deal. Make a little chunk of change though, so that's not too bad.
Okay. It's somewhere.
Shadow defeated. Now let's push forward.
Focus.
Oh boy, more lasers. Lightning lasers! Oh, this isn't good. Guys, it's not a big deal. We can just beat them all up. See, watch. Watch how easy it is.
Show me your true form.
Stranger danger. Yeah, no, you die now.
Only one more. Let's go.
Stranger danger is right, because now you're dead.
Yeah! Victory!
All right. It's somewhere.
They were too weak to bother with.
Ooh, treasure chest. What do we get? Exorcism water. Okay.
See it.
Would that work on all demons, I'm wondering? I don't think that's what exorcism water does. I think it's like a status effect thing.
This is...
How stereotypical. We're robbing a museum. This whole thing is stereotypical. Well, that was easy.
Yes!
Oh, cool, and they got a PA system going on about how cool Madarame is.
It's somewhere. It's somewhere.
Alright, as gaudy as this place is, that's a pretty cool looking indoor pond. It's all sparkling and shit. Whoa, my goodness. That is obscene. That is a lot of gold. That is a lot of gold. I mean, if I was gonna hide a treasure, I guess I'd put it in there. Make it the most obvious thing ever. Whoa, okay, that's kind of cool. That's actually pretty cool. Oh.
Whoa.
Well. I mean, I can try backflipping it, but getting past that one big door might be an issue. Or we could throw Morgana at it. That would also work.
Hey!
Can only be opened via the security room that lies beyond it. It is impossible to open from the outside. So even if we got through the door, we couldn't open it. Oh yeah, it does look a little familiar. Like a certain peacock door. It also has clouds floating on it. Literally moving. That's actually pretty cool. I actually like the color of the door. It's blue and gold. It's a nice royal blue. I'm more fond of navy myself, but, you know, it's a nice combination. I wouldn't be surprised to see that color combination in
Let's
Splatoon.
head back.
Well, I guess we're done for now. We can't go much further in the dungeon. And we're back in our samurai gear.
This feeling. There might be a safe room around here. Huh. Looks like we can use this place to rest. Well,
So I think we made some pretty good progress, but how are we doing actually? Let's retreat for now. We can't do shit unless that security system's gone.
hmm. What are your thoughts? Come on, the treasure awaits.
We can't get to the treasure, Morgana. You just said we couldn't.
I have something.
Oh, they have those little, oh, I forget the specific, I'm probably gonna pronounce this incorrectly. The Koropaku? Koropaker? I don't know. The little tiny, gnomes with the giant, leaf. The last time I remember seeing one of those was in Shaman King. Where the character Horo Horo, or I think he was, like, his dub name was Trey or something like that, had one as his little spirit buddy that he combined with his snowboard. Shaman King was interesting. It had Dan Green as a voice actor, and also Sean Schemmel was in it too. I remember it being okay. I don't think we ever got a conclusion. I don't think there was ever a conclusion to it. I don't think we ever got a conclusion in the West. Honestly, I don't think the anime ever finished.
Don't underestimate this.
Freaking instant death skill. I hate these things so damn much.
All enemies defeated.
Nice!
Just what I'd expect from you, Joker.
Oh shoot. Ryuji learned a new move, Adverse Resolve, which pretty much means Ryuji's stats go up if we ever get ambushed. So, very situational. But hey, fortunately we get to try it out right now.
3 enemies.
Jeez.
Victory! Yeah!
That is obscene damage from Ryuji.
Okay. It's
Good
somewhere.
work. Keep it up.
I can see it.
Joker, there's a chest.
I can feel it. It's somewhere.
And for some reason, I'm not even... For some reason, I'm not fast traveling yet back to the main entrance. I just wanted to go ahead and get a few extra treasures here and there, do a little bit of extra fighting, before I left. Again, I don't really know why I bothered going for some of the treasures here, considering compared to my endgame stuff, it's not really all that great.
Losers.
Nice work, team.
But hey, I might sell it, so that'd be something. And also, getting a little extra experience here and there, never a bad thing.
Okay. It's somewhere.
They were nothing.
I can see it.
Hey,
For a little bit, I kind of forgot the controls for a brief moment. But anyway, that's it for the dungeon for now. But we'll be coming back very soon. In fact, we'll be coming back in this very update.
I can feel it.
Let's see how much we accomplished.
well,
I think we're almost halfway through. Oh, okay, cool.
Come on, man.
Again, it's big enough to have a 2-part map, Ryuji. It's pretty frickin' big.
How are we supposed to get past that door?
I don't know. I think there's some kind
Why
of
are we
switch
loitering
somewhere.
outside the guy's house?
looks like this is where I come in.
Mona?
I have a suspicious place in mind. Remember? This shack is the basis for Madarame's palace. I actually scouted it out the last time we were here.
Whoa. So this was your plan from the start?
No, it wasn't.
Correct.
No, it wasn't.
You only went scouting because you were bored.
Thank you, An.
So? Where's this suspicious place?
It's on the 2nd floor. I noticed an unnaturally hefty lock on a door up there.
If it's locked, that means there's something in there he doesn't want people to see.
But don't we want to be opening the door in the palace?
Yes. And we're going to do that by opening the real one in front of Madarame's eyes. Basically, we're going to change his cognition that the door is unopenable.
In other words, when we open the one in Madarame's house, that area in his palace will open on its own?
Makes sense.
I'm not really getting it. Is that gonna work?
It should.
Trust me, there's no chance it won't open. I think.
I.
You understand, don't you, Joker?
There's no chance. I think. I mean, sort of.
Well, yeah, but...
Why don't you trust me? It's worth a try.
Why don't you trust me?
And then, there's
Me,
still
who
that
got us
hefty lock we have to
trapped
go
by
in the palace.
lasers the last time we were there.
That'll be a breeze. Just give me a hairpin and I'll handle it. It will take some time, though. Doing everything by myself in front of Madarame would be impossible. If only there was someone who could distract him for a while. Huh?
Oh.
Oh.
Man, how are we even gonna get into his house? We'd get reported for sure if we force ourselves in.
What?
I guess the only way is having you go nude.
Jesus, Ryuji.
What?
Fancy you say that, Ryuji. I was just thinking the same thing.
This isn't funny!
I mean,
We're not saying you should really get naked.
It's simply the best excuse for you to enter Madarame's house without raising suspicions.
Yeah.
I'd like for you to play the role of decoy, Lady Anne.
Well,
This is way too sudden. I mean, I don't even know where the locked door is.
that's where Morgana deals
Don't
with
worry,
it.
I'll accompany you.
But that's still technically only me.
You don't count,
Worst comes to
Morgana.
worst, what if I get found out?
We can run into the palace. Or something.
The fact that you
Is that really gonna work?
the fact that you never sound sure about this is
You're
not
giving me
is
much confidence in this plan.
Morgana doesn't have much confidence in
Do I
this
have to
plan.
be the bait?
Well, good luck.
Why can't one of you guys go new?
He doesn't want one of us.
It ain't what he wants.
Yeah.
Then make it so he does.
All you gotta do is trick
I mean, I can try to work my charms, but I don't think it'll work.
You make it sound so easy. But if there's no other way, I don't have a choice. God! Fine, I'll do it. For justice. Seriously,
For
you
justice.
better pull this off.
If it's for your sake, Lady Anne, I won't stop scratching even if all my claws were to break.
We'll be counting on you, Morgana. Don't let Yusuke notice you, alright?
If he tries to force my clothes off, I'll tear that house down. I'm really gonna lose it if we do all this and the palace door doesn't open. Got it?
That's understandable.
We're gonna get dirt on that guy's crimes either way. It won't go to waste. Alright, let's get down and dirty tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Earlier the better.
But will Kitagawa-kun agree?
Yes, he will.
I don't know, just say something like, I really need it to be tomorrow. That should work, yeah?
I mean, it sounds good to me. The logic's sound. Oh boy, it's not gonna be great for An.
Okay.
Leave this to me. I can super do this. You don't have thumbs. You have no thumbs. How is this going to work? He asked me to come by tomorrow. Aw, yeah, he fell for it. There's strip for him. Just be careful. I don't want to sound too scummy. Snarky, yes. Scummy, no. This is such a pain. If any weird shit goes down, we'll be... I mean...
Now then.
To be fair, Yusuke said, like, he has no interest in her as a member of the opposite sex. So... I'm pretty sure he's just doing this for the art. I don't think he's gonna try to make a move. I don't think Matt Mercer would lie.
Hey!
I guess. Okay. This is our plan. They keep calling us tryhards. I don't like it.
I'm so depressed.
I don't want to go to work today. Oh look, my replacement is there. They found a replacement for me pretty damn quick. Maybe I should just quit. Hey, that's what I did. Good luck, fucker. Easy for the cat to say. Oh shoot, our grades are out. Let's see how well we did. Look who got the top score. I wonder what score I got. I'm the top of the class. Woo! I am a genius. So yeah, just like with the earlier Persona games, if you do super good in the exams, people think you're awesome, even though you're a social pariah.
Well then.
Okay, time for Operation Get Naked. Oh, but Ryuji has social link talks. Ryuji, we kind of have stuff to do today, man. I know this is important to you, but... like... alright, sure. Good luck. I need your help, dude. Oh, so I had to eavesdrop on this guy. You know what? It's not the first case I've done it, so fine. So we're not going to be training with Ryuji until we figure out what this guy's doing.
We'll be counting on you.
Oh boy. We can't go in. Yeah, Yusuke told us to get lost, so good luck, you two. Ganbare, as they say.
What?
Oh, so we're going to the palace just to make sure this shit works. Alright. That's fair.
Okay.
And now we begin the hijinks.
To think you'd really come. I assumed you were lying when you contacted me.
I'm sorry it was so sudden.
Oh, it's not a problem. But, as I told you yesterday, Sensei will be returning in about 20 or 30 minutes. So, I'm sorry if that causes some anxiety on
Well,
That's why I'm here today, damn it.
you. What was that?
Oh, no, it was nothing.
By the way, have you gained some weight?
that's rude, Ryusuke. Oh my goodness.
You think so? I weigh the same as always. Maybe I'm bloated today.
I just put on a shit ton of clothes today.
You, get
It must
ready.
be hot in that.
I need to take my clothes off, right?
Yes, please.
I'm embarrassed. Could you look the other way?
Oh, my goodness.
Oh,
That was tight.
tight? No, I'm doing this for art.
Never mind. Maybe Yusuke does have maybe Yusuke might get a little flustered here.
Soon, right?
I believe so.
She is wearing a lot of layers.
Do you think we could do this somewhere else then? A little more atmosphere would be lovely.
Just close the door.
This should be good enough.
But wouldn't a room with a lock be a bit better?
A lock?
Must a girl say more?
She doesn't want your teacher to see her naked. Oh!
But the only one with a lock is Sensei's room.
Then why not there?
I can't intrude. Besides, I don't have the key.
He says he doesn't have the key.
It's okay. That's why I'm here. I'll just use this hairpin.
Meow, 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 meow.
Takamaki-san, are you about...
She...
You were wearing all this?
Don't you think it's cool today?
It's freaking May, On.
I suppose so. The sun is starting to set.
It's May.
Right? That's why a change of location would be nice. I mean, I'm gonna take it all off.
I mean...
True. It might make for a better picture if I can brighten my model's mood.
Oh, poor Yusuke.
She may even be willing to try out various expressive poses for use in a dynamic composition.
Uh-oh.
What kind of poses?
JoJo poses, of course.
Leon, you have to act. Get back in character.
Let's go. I was just starting to get in the mood.
Rise, you are not.
Wait,
You might have pigtails, but Rise, you are not.
Oh, it's so hot.
we really can't use any other room.
Oh god. Oh.
Hey,
he's
why not this one?
He's getting so flustered.
Please wait.
Oh god.
I'm counting on you, Mona.
They seriously gonna be able to pull this off?
Well, I
She's
mean-
saying stuff like, I'll just seduce him with my acting, but that sounds out of her league.
Evidently it is.
We ain't got one sign this place is gonna open. Isn't Madarame coming home soon? On top of that, even if Mona's able to unlock the door, how's he gonna show it to Madarame? And then even if they do show it open, any normal person would just close it right up again.
That's true.
Doesn't that mean we only got a few seconds to get in? To be blunt, won't it be a miracle if this works?
It'll work. It'll be fine.
I want to think that too, but it's almost time.
It'll be fine.
Please, can you just wait?
Wow, she...
What's past
Did she
here?
have those underneath the leg? You know, whatever.
So the door Mona mentioned is up ahead.
Is she
I'm
barefoot?
telling you, you can't.
Oh! Flustered Yusuke is awesome.
It's hard to do this with cat paws.
No opposable thumbs!
Is something the matter?
Damn you, science! Why have you forsaken me?
What's this room?
It's a storage area for old paintings.
Storage. Hey, Kitagawa-kun. Why don't we do it in here? I won't be embarrassed if we go somewhere nobody can find us.
Only Sensei can go in there.
Please. I want to be alone with you. Somewhere like quiet. You know, where we won't get interrupted.
Is he really going to buy that terrible act?
I don't know if he can pick up on the
Stay focused.
I don't think he can pick up on the subtleties she's laying down.
Oh, it's just so frustrating that my feelings aren't getting through to you. Kitagawa-kun, do you not like girls like me?
No, that's not true.
How is that working on him?
How is that working on him?
We can continue this inside.
Wow, he must be really desperate.
Sure. I mean, no, we can't go in there.
Oh, you almost had him.
It's locked anyway, so...
Fine. This is too embarrassing. I'm leaving.
But...
Let's just do it in here, okay?
what do I do?
Uh,
I'm home.
I'm such a nervous little boy. Such a nervous Matt Mercer.
Sensei.
I don't know what to do.
Yusuke?
Oh dear.
All right, it's open.
Bonsai!
Huh?
What are you doing there?
Uh-oh.
It's not what it looks like.
I'm sorry. She seduced me. I could. Oh God. Into the darkness you go.
Nothing's happening. I wonder what's...
Oh, look at that.
It's off! They seriously did it!
Apparently they did. Stay on guard.
Oh,
I'm not gonna say they were amazing because that was just clown
let's
shoes.
go.
That whole instance was just a, just idiots.
All right.
Just a pair of schmucks. Oh. SMT has a habit of throwing in some lighthearted shenanigans along with some dark and depressing moments. You gotta have some moments of levity. Seems like we got ourselves some company. They have hearts on their faces. I mean, we gotta beat them up. Let's wait for it to leave. I don't think it's gonna do that. Again, Ryuji, we have endgame stuff. We're fine. And I'm invincible.
Sorry.
I see that. You must be the thieves, you samurai. Wait, what? Oh shoot, it's a new.
They got past the security system? You cannot go any further. You are trespassing on Lord Madarame's territory.
You guys ain't got nothing on us.
It's true, you
I'm
don't.
more scared of screwing up and having on yell at me.
That is also true. And dead. Ryuji's ultimate weapon looks like a friggin' dumbbell. I mean, I guess it makes sense considering he's like all gym focused and stuff. Ryuji, are you being sarcastic? Am I a joke to you? Anyway, back at Madarame's.
Takamaki-san, this is bad.
Are these the lights?
Oh,
What the...
scandalous.
Isn't this Sayuri? Why are there so many of them?
I have no idea.
Get out!
Sensei, what is the meaning of this?
I suppose I can't keep quiet now that you've seen this.
Truth be told, I'm in severe debt.
Really?
I handmade these Sayuri copies and have been selling them through a special connection of mine.
Why?
The real Sayuri was stolen by one of my pupils long ago. I assume they begrudged my strictness. That moment was quite a shock for me. Since then, I've been mired in a terrible artist block. Because of this distress, some of my pupils handed their ideas over to me from time to time.
That doesn't seem accurate.
I knew I couldn't keep that up, so I attempted to recreate the Sayuri a number of times. However, it resulted in nothing more than replicas. That's when someone came to buy the paintings, knowing, well, they weren't original. It's all my fault. I couldn't pay the price of being famous. As expectations for me rose, it reached a point where I had no choice but to keep making them. I needed money to further your talents. I ask that you please forgive your cowardly teacher.
Please, don't.
Hold on, something doesn't add up.
Detective On. Ace
If
Detective.
the original painting got stolen, how did you make copies of it?
Ace
I
Detective.
happened to find a finely detailed photograph of it in an art book.
So you managed to sell copies of a photo of the original? I'm not sure how this works, but don't people who buy paintings generally have a keen eye for the fine arts?
That's true.
This sounds like a lie to me.
Yeah.
What would you know?
Something just doesn't feel right.
Lady On! This one seems different.
Oh.
Sayuri.
Well, did
This is the real Sayuri.
you just straight up lied? Like
You just said a moment ago that it was stolen.
you just wow.
Replica.
No, it's nothing of the sort. This painting kept me going. It's the reason I made it this far.
He would know.
Sensei, don't tell me.
It's fake. Yes, a counterfeit. I heard there was a counterfeit spreading around, so I bought it.
So you're telling me the actual artist behind the painting bought a counterfeit? That's pushing it.
You're kind of digging yourself into a hole there, dude.
Sensei, please, just tell us the truth.
You too? I've reported you to my private security company.
Oh.
What?
So that's pretty much just you
I set
admitting
up
it.
to deal with some problematic paparazzi, but I never thought it'd come in so handy.
Please, wait. Let's talk about this.
You can talk all you want to the police. That includes you, Yusuke.
Lady On, let's run!
Let's bolt. See ya, fucker.
Where did it... There's no point. They'll be here within 2 minutes.
Takamaki-san!
So is she just gonna leave all her clothes at Yusuke's or what? There was a lot of them.
Yeah, let's go.
Anyway, I guess we're just gonna go do some more fighting and shut off more security.
Come on, man.
But the map is right there. Look, the second part of the map is like right there. Okay, I guess we don't need it at this second. Whatever.
Whoa.
I see. It was appropriate to wear the samurai gear, because apparently Shadow Madarame, which is what I'm assuming he looks like right there. Yeah, that's pretty samurai-esque,
I have something.
or Shogun, I guess. I'm not sure. Wow, this was easy to open.
All right.
And we could just easily turn that shit off, no problem. No password required. That doesn't seem like a good security system. Well, I guess we're leaving.
Whoa!
No more lasers.
All right.
But they can't. Can they not just turn it back on? Whatever. I guess not. No one knows how to. No one knows how to use Windows, I guess. Oh, back in our regular
I
gear.
hope those two managed to get away.
Uh-oh. Whoa, goodness.
Ah! Oh.
I thought I was gonna die. Hey, will you let go already? Oh no, I didn't mean to push him so hard. Are you okay? Wake up!
Yusuke, are you alright there, buddy?
Who are you all?
Who are you? Where am I?
Kun, it's me.
Takamaki-san. That means you two are... I don't recall ever seeing this cat costume before, though. What is this place?
We're inside Madarame's heart.
Inside Sensei's heart? I'm sorry, Takamaki-san, but are you sure you're feeling okay?
Yusuke, look around for
She ain't
5
lying.
seconds.
This is what that bastard truly feels. He's nothing but a greed-filled money grubber.
Enough of this rubbish!
Look around you, dude.
Kun, didn't it cross your mind that something wasn't right about Madarame?
That's...
You may not want to believe it, but this is another reality as viewed through Madarame's eyes. This is his true nature.
this repulsive world?
Yeah,
Just
Yusuke doesn't
world.
like it.
I guess you could say we're a group that changes the hearts of rotten crooks.
If everything you say is true, then the sensei I know doesn't exist.
You gotta snap out of it.
Yeah, he's taking it pretty hard.
He has kept me safe these past 10 years.
10
My gratitude for
years?
that won't just disappear.
Yeah.
You're gonna forgive him? At this rate, you'll...
10 years, Ryuji. 10 years.
okay?
Little hard to just, you know,
I'm trying to be
backtrack
rational
that.
about this, but my emotions are overwhelming me.
Sorry, but we don't have time to dawdle. The security level's gone through the roof. We need to get out of here at once.
Yes, we do. Just here, on my shoulder there, bro.
No, it's all right.
Well, time to bail.
Yes.
We have an amateur with us now. Let's try to avoid fighting as much as possible. Good idea.
Focus.
How could this be?
Yusuke's not taking it so well. Does he recognize the girl in the painting? We found yours too. It's... At the very least, yours looks very nice. If that's any consolation. Okay, yeah, obviously it's not. Okay. Oh boy.
The exit is right there!
Let's just fight past him. Oh my goodness.
Who is it?
It's frickin' Goldmember.
Talk about bullshit clothes. First a king, now some kind of shogun.
That's why we're wearing the samurai gear.
Welcome to the Museum of the Master Artist, Madarame.
Huh? Sensei? Is that you? That attire?
Disgusting.
This is all one big lie, isn't it?
My usual ragged attire is nothing but an act. Besides a famous person living in that shack, I have another home. Under a mistress's name, of course.
I'm almost impressed. The key word being almost.
Such insincerity.
If the Sayuri was stolen, why was it in the storage room? And if you had the real one, why make copies? If it's really you, Sensei, please tell me.
Foolish child, you still don't see? Painting being stolen was just a false rumor I spread. It was all a perfectly calculated staging.
What do you mean?
Here's how evil I am.
How does this sound? I found the real painting, but it can't go public. You can have it for a special price, though. Ha ha! How's that for preferential treatment? Art snobs will eat it up and pay good cash at that.
Oh, you're a dirtbag.
The worth of art is purely subjective. Thus, this is a legitimate business transaction. Though I doubt a brat like you would ever come up with such a brilliant scheme.
You keep going on and on about money this, money that. No wonder you ended up with this disgusting museum.
You're supposed to be an artist, right? Aren't you ashamed of plagiarizing other people's work?
That's kind of messed
Art
up.
is nothing but a tool to gain money and fame.
See, this is what happens whenever some people like steal online comics and they just cut out the credits.
Me off.
And they just repost it as their own.
But what about the people
This is the video game equivalent of that.
who think you're a master artist?
I'll tell you this alone, Yusuke. If you wish to succeed in this world, I'd advise you don't rise against me. Do you believe anyone could find success with my objection holding them down?
Yeah, look what happened to Nakanohara.
I think I was under the care of this wretched man.
10 years,
I
man.
took you in out of the goodness of
10
my heart.
years.
Plucking talented yet troubled artists allows me to find promising pupils and take their ideas. After all, it's much easier to steal the futures of children who can't fight back.
Wow, just like a supervillain.
Believe this.
Livestock are killed for their hide and meat. This is no different, you fool. But I tire of this little chat. It's time that I...
You are unforgivable.
Oh boy.
It doesn't matter who you are. I won't forgive you.
It's time for Matt Mercer's big moment.
Am I keeping you around for all these years with ingratitude? You damn brat! Then dispose of these thieves.
Get back!
How amusing.
Huh?
Oh, you know what time it is,
The
folks.
truth is stranger than fiction, huh?
Kitagawa-kun?
I wanted to believe it wasn't true. I had clouded my vision for so long.
It's time for an awakening.
My eyes were truly
Yeah, it's playing the music.
blind and unable to see the true self behind this one horrible man.
And Yusuke is just awesome.
Have you finally come to your senses? How foolishly you averted your eyes from the truth. A deplorable imitation indeed. Best you part from that aspect of yourself. Let us now forge a contract. I am thou.
Oh shit!
The world is filled with both beauty and vice.
Oh, and he carved 4 into the ground. You know what that means?
Very well. Come. Goemon!
So Yusuke's persona is Goemon Ishikawa, the gallant rogue. Ganbare Goemon.
A breathtaking sight.
And he does a fucking Goemon pose.
They may be, but together they make a fine.
Look how cool he is.
Though the flowers of
He's got his big ass pipe.
Be it known, abominations are fated to perish.
I love Goemon, he's great. And he uses ice.
Who do you think you are? The price for your insolence will be death. Where are my guards? Kill them all!
The children who adored you as father. The prospects of your pupils. How many did you trample upon?
This is a
How
many
dreams
breads
did
have you eaten in
exchange
your
for
life? Is what that look
No
means.
matter what it takes, I will bring you to justice.
Let's see what you're made of.
Very well, bring it on.
Oh, Yusuke's in the mood. Ippon Datora. Okay, so gameplay-wise, Ren doesn't use a sword, but Yusuke does. He uses a katana and he uses an assault rifle.
In order to see
And gameplay-wise,
one must be
Yusuke is Chie,
with Goemon
even
by
though
my
he's
side.
the Emperor Arcana representative.
True self without any reservations.
But yeah, more or less gameplay-wise, he is Chie, because he uses ice magic. He's a lot quicker than Ryuji. He's another physical damage dealer. But he's not quite as focused on, like... He's a lot quicker than Ryuji, and he gets a lot more critical hits. And in fact, like his max stats, he has way higher strength than Ryuji. But, now this is a bit of a spoiler, one major issue that Yusuke has, he never gets power charge, which is a big problem in my opinion. I still like using Yusuke a lot, but I just really wish he had charge. But I really just wish he had power charge as one of his future moves. But I think the trade-off is Yusuke gets a lot more critical hits, and his natural strength is a bit higher than Ryuji's. Maybe that'll be a thing they correct in Persona 5 The Royal. Because, yeah, everybody's getting like super beefed up in Persona 5 The Royal. So, right now it's just Yusuke kicking ass. Just freeze everybody. And we're going to change his to samurai garb too. And speaking of which, I brought up SMT4 a lot earlier in this update, but Yusuke's scarf is blue, which is appropriate, because the blue scarf wearer in SMT4 was Walter, who, as I also said, is also voiced by Matt Mercer. Oh boy.
Yusuke, you've just thrown your bright future down the drain. I'll destroy every chance you've ever had of becoming an artist.
But other than that whole not having a power charge, Yusuke's still awesome, and I always keep him in my party. Bye, Morgana.
Get back here.
Kitagawa-kun!
Why can't I move?
Listen, you're totally drained. You can't do much even if you wanted to.
What a disgrace I am.
Come on, just listen to her.
You've known for quite some time, haven't you?
I'm no fool. Strange people have been coming by for years. And the plagiarism was an everyday affair. But who would want to admit that the man they owed their life to was doing such terrible things?
Why didn't you leave, Kitagawa-kun?
Well, he is the one who painted the Sayuri. On top of that, I owe him a great debt.
You mean 'cause he raised you?
I never knew my father. I was told my mother raised me by herself, but she died in an accident when I was 3. That's when Sensei took me in. I heard he helped my mother while she was still alive.
Heard?
As...
To be honest,
that might be a little
I did everything I could for Sensei. I thought of him as a father.
given everything else we know about him.
Changed. To think he would treat the Sayuri, the very foundation of his art, like that.
A lot's happened to you, huh?
When you had mentioned plagiarism, deep down, I knew you were right. That's why I so vehemently denied you. I was simply running from the truth. I'm sorry.
We're still reaching out to the truth. But no worries, man. It's completely understandable.
Thank you. I'm grateful for the chance to face what I had been denying all this time.
You're way too serious, man. That's why you're always getting stuck in your own head. Look at me. I just go with the flow.
For real.
What are you going to do now?
I don't know.
We can't help the fact that Madarame's gone and changed. But we can change his heart. We'll make him pay for his crimes.
That reminds me. You mentioned something about that change of heart earlier.
Have you heard the rumors? The ones about the phantom thieves that steal hearts?
No, that sounds stupid.
Don't tell me.
Gee, what? Oh, we probably don't have time for this.
We'll talk later. We need to scram.
Why didn't we have this conversation in the real world?
When did my clothes change?
he
You
just
noticed that now?
he just noticed he has a foxtail on his
We're
ass.
after. Let's go.
Well, bye. Yusuke is the second Fox-related artist that I know.
And because of that, this PE teacher's had a change of heart. Phantom thieves who steal hearts. To think they truly exist.
It's weird, isn't it? I mean, yeah, we're right in front of here, dude.
Indeed. I have to believe your words, especially after seeing a world like that. So, your plan with
We
Madarame
just-
Sensei... with
Morgana's just in the bag. We
force
zipped
a
it
change
up.
of heart, correct? Let me join as a member of the Phantom Thieves. Had I faced reality sooner, this may have been avoided. I must put an end to this, for the sake of the others whose futures as artists were robbed as well. That is the most civil thing I can do for the man who was, in some manner, my father.
Civil, huh?
Sounds fine to me. We're gonna deal with Madarame anyways.
He may have a mental shutdown if we screw up. We have ways to prevent that, but they aren't fail-safe. Remember how we mentioned this on our way here?
Madarame is a man who has the art world under his thumb. He has connections to many organizations. If someone like me raises my voice, it'll only be snubbed out. We have no option but this.
Kitagawa-kun.
It's a deal then.
We have a new member in the Phantom Thieves now.
Woo!
I hope we get along, Yusuke.
Morgana, you're out of the
Slow us
party.
down.
I'll do my best.
Because Yusuke is awesome. Welcome aboard. No nude paintings. Yeah, no nude paintings.
So that was all a plan. Well, that's quite daring, Takamaki-san.
It wasn't my idea. It was theirs.
Technically, it was Yusuke's first.
What else were we supposed to do? It's his fault for going on and on about the nude modeling thing.
That's true.
I haven't given up on that yet, though.
I want to see her naked.
Oh, that reminds me. I wonder what's going on with the real Madarame. Yusuke and I were in a pretty tight situation.
Actually, I contacted him before we came here. He believes that I continued pursuing Takamaki-san. And just as you all explained, it appears he knows nothing about his shadow.
Well, that's good.
What did he say?
He was complaining to the security company how they couldn't even catch one high school girl. However, he's still furious about it, and said that he's going to take legal action against everyone.
Talk about being completely on guard.
That's not great.
Legal action? He's acting way too desperate. Maybe he still has more secrets.
If he were to act, it'd be after the exhibit is over. Any scandal during the show would be his loss.
Right when I think the talk about being a nude model is over, this happens?
We'll have to force a change of heart before then if we're to dodge this legal action thing.
Whatever that
Looks
is.
like our plan must
I'm
be
just a
accomplished
cat.
while the exhibit is still open.
By the way, what is this?
What is this talking cat thing?
A cat.
But it's talking.
I know, it's weird, right?
You have a problem with that?
No, not really.
No, I'm just accepting all of this.
He's just on a different wavelength. than
It's
other
just
people.
like, honestly, this whole thing is just bit.
Better bring out the best of me in that case. Hey, don't touch me like...
I was thinking of ordering some black bean jelly.
I bet he got that idea from a black cat.
Oh! I didn't bring any money.
Never mind. He's just weird.
Artist, am I right? Yusuke does not bat an eye at a talking cat. I'm not up to any I'm not up to any. Look, I'm fine, Sojiro. I'm fine. I'm not doing anything wrong. How was your day? No good.
No, no, no.
Morgana, I don't think Sojiro would understand the, technicalities of all this taking heart stuff. Or he probably just wouldn't care. Legal action isn't funny. It's very serious. And then we'll get expelled for sure. Oh no. Well, anyway, that'll do it for this update. And next update, we're probably going to start making some actions and work on more social links and actually take Madarame's heart to, force a change of heart. Anyway, until then, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next update. Until then, see ya.